Oh, hello, this is Tak Chung from Walk with Tak. Welcome to my YouTube channel. If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and share. In this video, I'm going to show you how much oil that you need to use for stir-frying vegetables. I'm going to show you the pros and cons for using different amount of cooking oil. In fact, this dish is very simple to cook. If you want, you can cook along with me. If you have done advanced prepping, you should have some broccoli already cut, and then all you need is some thinly sliced carrots. And then I have some cooking oil in a squeeze bottle, as well as some water in a squeeze bottle. And for this demonstration, I'm going to use my Imusa 14-inch light cast iron wok with a stainless steel handle. After heat up the wok, I'm going to add 1 tablespoon of canola oil, and I'm going to spot season the wok as shown in this video. I started with some thinly sliced carrot. It is important that the carrot is thinly sliced because that will allow it to cook faster. I stir fry the carrots for a few seconds, enough for them to be coated with oil. This will give the carrots better flavor. Next, I add 4 cups of broccoli that has been cut to bite size. You can add as much or as little you wish. You can cut the broccoli a little bit smaller if you like, but definitely not any larger than what is shown here. And next, you notice here that the bottom of the wok contains almost no oil at all because the broccoli has absorbed all the oil. The broccoli is going to get burned without any oil. To control the temperature of the wok, I'm going to use the water bottle to add a tiny amount of water. As you notice that as soon as the water hit the bottom of the wok, they form into beads and start to evaporate almost immediately. This is an indication that the temperature of the wok is very high. What I'm doing here is using a method frequently known as water-based stir-frying. The concept is relatively simple. What I'm doing here is that I'm adding a small amount of water to control the temperature of the wok. By adding a small amount of water, I will lower the temperature of the wok so that the ingredients would not get burned. However, the temperature is still high enough for the chemical reaction known as Maillard reaction to take place that will generate flavor molecule on the surface of the food ingredients. And this is why it is very helpful to have the water in the water bottle so you can add only a small amount of water at a time. Because if you add too much water and allow the water to sit at the bottom of the wok, then you will start to steam the vegetables. The Maillard reaction is a chemical reaction when you cook food in a temperature between 250 degrees to 400 degrees Fahrenheit. This temperature will cause a chemical reaction that allows the surface molecule of food ingredients to be converted into flavor molecules. This is the primary reason that why food cooked by boiling or steaming do not taste as good, because they could not reach that Maillard temperature. This is the primary reason that why when food stir-fried in oil tastes better. However, in this case, we use this water-based stir-frying technique. Try to control the temperature of the wok so that it is high enough for the Maillard reactions to take place. So this method is a good alternative for reducing oil consumption. So at this point, I judge the vegetable are pretty much cooked. So I'm going to finish cooking the vegetable by adding more water to steam it to create the texture that I preferred. So once you notice that there are standing water at the bottom of the wok, you know that you are now steaming the vegetables. So this is actually a demonstration in cooking the vegetable by water-based stir-frying in the beginning and then finish it by steaming. By this point, the vegetable is done. I turn off the heat and I'm going to season the vegetable first with some mushroom seasonings. And then I followed it with some ginger powder and finally just a touch of paprika. I keep my seasoning agents in my masala dabba, which is an Indian spice box. I keep my most frequently used seasoning agents in the masala dabba, and it's very convenient because once I open it, I have them available to me all at once. Finally, I add just a little bit more water to create a light sauce. Okay, now the dish is done. The cook time is a little bit over 5 minutes. So what is the verdict? First of all, is that the vegetable tastes much better this way than if I have steamed them. Secondly, is that you will notice that the vegetables are slightly charred. That gives them much better flavor. Also, I like the seasoning, which is very mild, but it enhances the natural flavor of the vegetables. The wok is very easy to clean after cooking this kind of dishes. In fact, during the final stage of steaming the vegetable, it actually cleans the wok at the same time. Cleaning the wok only takes a few seconds under running water using my wok brush. I dry the wok with a sponge, and then I turn the wok around and I dry the bottom of the wok as well. This is a template for stir-frying vegetables using a small amount of cooking oil. Once you are familiar with this template, you can use it for cooking many different kinds of vegetables. And if you want to use minimum amount of cooking oil, this is definitely an approach for you to consider. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and share. I'll see you next time.